Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be doing another Q&A. I asked you guys this morning on Instagram for your questions. Oh, a little too messy. So we have 200 plus questions at this moment in time. So I'm going to go ahead and start at the top and just kind of work through them. I do Q&As maybe like once or twice a month. So if I've already answered your question a few times or something similar, I'll link down below the last few Q&As if you want to watch those, and I'll have an answer for you over there. So I'm going to kind of pick and choose new questions and things that I haven't seen before. And if you want to participate in the next Q&A, follow me on Instagram here. That's where I always ask for your questions. Also, my shirt has a unicorn pocket and you can't see it, so I tried like sitting farther back and it just like didn't look right. Okay, so the first question is a very interesting question. It is from Jess and Chris. What has been the most challenging thing you have done this year? Honestly, I feel like I overcame a lot of anxiety this year. It's been such a huge year and like filled with blessings and really cool things. I got to explore a lot of new places for work, and I feel like I've just grown a lot in my career, which has been really fun. But I actually used to get a lot of anxiety when I traveled, and I've really had to like try to work on overcoming that. And anxiety and other things too, but travel is one of my really big things, and I feel like working through my anxiety in multiple ways has been really challenging, but ultimately it's been really great for self-growth. Kelsey Sue XO, can we be BFFs? Yes, we can be best friends. How did you get motivated to get up and get ready in the mornings? Honestly, I think I'm just really motivated to get up and get ready because I love what I do every day. I love getting ready. I love putting my makeup on. It's very therapeutic for me. That's the whole thing about makeup. Like a side note, it's always perceived as so superficial, but I feel like it's so important to so many people because it's art, it's therapy, it's creative, and it's so far from like superficial, like make me pretty. It's like, it's an art form to us, and it's really, really therapeutic for me, and that's helped my anxiety so much. Like it's a very peaceful place for me to just sit and do my makeup. I know it's weird, and even filming is very therapeutic. I've just been like finding things that keep me grounded. I don't know. From Valerie Gladines, do you ever get lonely when you're working from home? All these hours just here by yourself. How do you prevent it? That's a huge question, and that has also been a struggle for me this last year because this year, 2016, is when I left MAC. A lot of people ask that. Do I still work for MAC? I don't. And I started working from home full time, but I also travel for work a lot. So right now I'm doing modeling and YouTube full time, and it's very different because working from home is so different. I actually really weighed out that option first because I really loved going into a place to work, especially doing makeup and with these amazing people. I loved my coworkers so much. And then transitioning to working from home, and there are definitely steps you can take to make working from home more enjoyable. Honestly, I have actually started recently going out to do work. It's kind of great because my Wi-Fi stopped working and we had to get a new router shipped, blah, blah, blah. So we didn't have Wi-Fi. So I went out to Starbucks the other day and did my work there for like 3 hours, and it was so great to just be out around other people, even if you're not talking, but just to like be out in a nice atmosphere. So if you work from home, I'd highly recommend like going out, doing your work somewhere else. Like Panera has Wi-Fi, Starbucks. I'm sure a lot of other places have Wi-Fi too. So that's been really helpful. But at the same time, I travel like once, sometimes even twice a month for work. So that really helps to break it up. And when I work from home, I try really hard to make plans like 3 to 4 times a week throughout the day to visit friends or family. I go visit my mom a lot. I get lunch with friends just to break up the day a bit. So that really helps. I know, such a long answer. From Kristen Lynn, what is your favorite channel on TV to watch? Channel, that's a different kind of question, not a show, a channel. I don't know if I have a favorite channel. I feel like my favorite TV shows bounce around from like 10 different channels. But if I had to pick one channel, I'd probably pick ABC because I watch a ton of those sitcoms, like comedies. Like we watch Fresh Off the Boat, Modern Family, Blackish, like all those really funny sitcoms. We just love them. Alan and I watch them consistently every single week, so probably that's my favorite. I see a lot of questions about body positivity, and I know I can go off on a rant and talk about that for a very, very long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and link down below my last few body positive videos. Please go watch those if you want some advice or tips on that, and yeah, check those out because I see so many questions about that, but I know I'll just like go off on a 20-minute tangent, and that's basically a whole separate video. XO Kelsey Page asked, what are my goals for 2017? And I did this last year. I think I did my New Year's resolutions for 2016, and I was thinking of doing a video at the end of this year, reviewing that video, seeing what I accomplished from those goals, and creating new ones. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. Chloe Baker, what's my favorite thing about Christmas? Love you. I love you too. Christmas, girl, I can name a million things I love about Christmas. Clearly, you see my life. I did this before Thanksgiving. I'm that crazy this year. I usually am not this crazy. Kind of. My favorite thing about Christmas, honestly, it's so, I know I say this word a lot, it's cozy. It's just a really happy time of year. I feel like people are a little less terrible and everyone's more nice and positive and warm, and you know, twinkly lights and Christmas cookies and Christmas trees, the smell of pine. There's just so much about it I love, but ultimately I feel like it brings people together. It's a family, friend time of year, and it's a happy time. Caitlin M. Sloan, have you ever approached your neighbors about how loud they get? In 2 out of 3 apartments I have lived in, my neighbors were wild, so I totally know what you're going through, but I never said anything to them about it. Love you. I love you too. No, I have not said anything to my neighbors. That's a whole nother story. I know you guys probably are sick of hearing about the neighbors, so I won't go into this too long. But no, I have not said anything to my neighbors. I'm a very non-confrontational, passive person sometimes, and I know that sounds bad, but I just don't think I'm gonna say anything. We only have a few months left on this lease, so I'm just going to grin and bear it and pray that they be quiet. Hannah Trainer, what's your favorite eyeshadow palette? Honestly, I'd probably pick the Tartelette in Bloom. That's like my go-to everyday palette. Lisa League, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Honestly, I don't know. Lately, I feel like I don't really know. I need to like sit down and make a plan for my life. I'm really just enjoying where I am right now in this time. Like I really love my job. I really love the people in my life. Like I just feel very content, but I don't want to get like too comfortable and too like stable and not create new goals and challenges for myself. So where do I see myself in 5 years? Honestly, I'd love to still be in the YouTube world. I love YouTube so much. I'd love to be modeling more. 5 years, I don't know, maybe like almost pregnant, maybe? I'm choosing a lot of like lighthearted questions. I hope that's not annoying. What's your favorite restaurant and favorite thing on their menu? From Heather Rainwater. I have been going to the 99 for like decades, like since I was a kid with my mom and my friends, and their Gold Fever wings are life-changing. That will always be a favorite. But I feel like lately I love the nachos from Cheesecake Factory. I'm basic, I love it, I love nachos, you know this. From my sweet baby cousin Peter Del Curtis, what initially made you want to start a YouTube channel? Love you, I love you more. What made me want to start a YouTube channel initially? Probably curiosity, honestly. Like back when I started YouTube, I don't feel like it was like as popular, but I started watching people's videos and I just got really confident from watching other people's videos, and I saw other plus size women there, because even like today you don't really see plus size women in the media very often. So to see them online showing great fashion and beauty, I was like so intrigued by it, and I felt so much confidence from that. I'm like, I want to do that too. And so I started making them kind of on a whim and just out of curiosity to see how they would do, and eventually it turned into this, which is cool. So yeah, I think just curiosity and like excitement. I like felt really passionate about watching them, so I wanted to try it on my end. So it was cool. It was just like a great little endeavor that led to a career somehow. Linder Hunt, what brand are your glasses? I will have a link down below. I have it in every single video for where I buy my online glasses, because I buy my glasses all online, super cheap, and there's like a free shipping code. They're like 20 bucks for glasses. They're so cute. It's in every video description box. Oh my god, Sarah MDX, talk about your experience shaving your face with those eyebrow razors. LOL, much love. I feel like I have a nut in my tooth. I just ate some peanuts. So I was gonna do a separate video on this, but I'll give you a sneak peek. So yeah, the other day I shaved my face. Crazy, I know. I actually talked to my mom about this, and then she like revealed to me that she's been doing it for years, and I'm like, excuse me? She never told me that she was doing this. So apparently like there's this new trend in the beauty community. It's not even really new anymore. It probably started like a year ago. People started shaving their face with eyebrow razors. You probably have seen like eyebrow razors. We all used them in like 8th grade, and I started using them again. I love them. So I did what was told on the internet. You like shave downward just to get the peach fuzz off. So once the peach fuzz is gone, your face is completely smooth. Your makeup just goes on. I feel like I have a pimple. I do. Your makeup just goes on so insanely well. It's just so smooth and soft and amazing. So the ultimate thing is people are afraid to do it because they think their hair will grow back darker and thicker. I researched the crap out of this before I did it because your girl believes everything on the internet. It's terrible. So I researched everything, and no one told me that there was that issue with them. Everyone said it was a myth, it's not real, and my mom, a source I genuinely believe in, told me she's been doing it for decades and it's never been an issue. Like I see her face, it's very normal. She said she's never had, you know, dark, thick stubble or the hair grew back different, because if you're shaving off hair that's already blonde and like very fine baby peach fuzz, that's just the way it's gonna grow back. Apparently the myth is that like when it grows back and you feel that little bit of stubble, like it freaks people out because it's just like a tiny piece of hair, so it feels more thick, but it's not. It's the same diameter as when it grew in originally. So I have had it for maybe like a week ago I did it, maybe even 2 weeks, and honestly the peach fuzz is growing back. It feels just the way it did before I did it. I don't know if I want to do it again yet. I think I do because I really loved the results. Be careful, make sure it's sanitary. But I think it's worth trying because it genuinely grew back just the same as it looked before I shaved it. So try it once. It's not scary. It made my makeup look so good, and it does exfoliate your skin as well. Like it takes off the first layer of dead skin, so it's magical. It really... I think it's positive. From all the research I've done and doing it myself, I would recommend it, but I know some people are a little nervous about it. A Rose Pie, has anyone ever hated or disliked you because of your interracial relationship? So this is a question I get asked a lot, and I think I've talked about it a little bit before, but I'm really blessed, and I've never had a problem with my interracial relationship. If you don't know, my boyfriend Alan is African American, and we've been dating almost 4 years in January. Crazy. But we're really blessed. We've never faced any struggles with race. We've never been judged because of it. We have really supportive family and friends. It's never been an issue, so my heart hurts because I know how many people do struggle with that, and we're so fortunate not to have to go through that. So my heart hurts if you're going through that situation, and I feel for you, and I'm so sorry. Oh God, it's so hard. I hate that even has to be a thing. Courtney Ashton 5, best place to order buffalo chicken. I will answer this because you know I love buffalo chicken. If you want buffalo chicken pizza, I personally love Domino's, and I request no onions. I don't like onions, but their pizza is really good for buffalo chicken. Also, there's a few like local places I go, but they probably won't be near you. But check out like local pizza shops. Honestly, have really good buffalo chicken pizza and calzones usually. It's like, yes. Kayla Lorraine, I met a new man. How do I accept compliments from him rather than telling him how wrong he is? Girl, why is he wrong? If he's complimenting you, he clearly adores these things about you. Accept them. This is like practicing self-love in a new relationship is so important. Like, I kind of feel like I was still practicing self-love when Alan and I started dating. Like, I was still kind of on that journey, and like he kind of built me up, but I was working on myself too, and like I think he loved me while I was working on myself. I don't know if that makes any sense, but girl, accept those compliments. Like, don't think that he's like lying to you. Like, you are beautiful and perfect and funny and smart. Like, everything he's telling you is true. Don't think he's wrong, and don't tell him he's wrong. Just say thank you and let that soak in, and remind yourself every day, because what you think of yourself is the most important. Stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself compliments every day, and really let them ingrain because they're true. K Serios, I think I said your name right. If you weren't a YouTube star, nah. What career do you think you would have pursued or may pursue in the future? Definitely don't consider myself a YouTube star, but I'm thankful this is my full-time job. A career I would have pursued, I was actually really happy at Mac, and I would have continued to work there and hopefully move up into a more like businessy behind the scenes position, because I really do enjoy the business side of things. But working in this job, I've really found a passion for like marketing and advertising, so that could be in the future. One day I'd really like to own my own brand or line and manage that and kind of just turn it into a bigger deal and just own something huge. But because I really would love to own my own type of business one day. I'm just not really sure what yet. I've talked about it with my best friend Lily, who has a business degree, and we've like talked about like opening a business together, but I just don't know what. But you know, when I'm older, I think I definitely want to explore a business or opening a business or going to marketing and advertising, but I want to do YouTube till I'm old and gray. A lot of people ask me if I'm getting any more tattoos in the future. If you don't know, I have 2 tattoos. I have a little peace sign on my wrist, which I got when I was 16, and on my shoulder, if we can show you, I have a tattoo that says, have hope in French. You can't see it. Okay, so I got the peace sign because ultimately, I'm very much a pacifist. I very much hate violence. It makes me cringe, it makes me sad, and peace, I just thought, cute little tattoo. When I was 16, I very much am a non-confrontational, peaceful person, or I like to think so. And I got the have hope in French on my shoulder blade. It's kind of like a personal thing with my dad. He also has hope tattooed on him as well, and we've kind of built a relationship over the last few years, so it's been kind of symbolic. But as for other tattoos in the future, I don't have anything planned right now. I really don't know. I just don't know. I feel like one day I would like to get one commemorating this channel, and maybe get fearless somehow incorporated on my body. I think that would be really cool. Allie's True, how old are you? I get this a lot. I am gonna be 24 on Christmas Eve. Brandy Money asked how I style my short wavy hair and what products I use. If it's not up, I think it will be up before this Q&A, but I do have a video about how I create my messy beachy waves. So if you want to watch that, I'll make sure I link it in the description box, because that has been very requested lately. So that is there. Whitney is Love. Tell us about the first time you got drunk. Was it fun? Did you cry? Okay, so mini story time. This will be the last question and we will end it with this. So first time, I've only been drunk, like drunk, once. I'm not a big drinker. It's really not for me. I'm the kind of girl that gets a margarita and that's it. I really love margaritas. One margarita is all mama needs. So first time I got drunk was actually with Alan, and it was interesting. To be totally honest, I feel like neither of us have been like drunk. So we both got a bottle of vodka, Smirnoff raspberry maybe, oh god, and we were home alone for the weekend. My mom was away, and we decided to just drink the whole bottle. The whole freaking bottle of vodka. You know, like the big ass bottles of vodka. I don't know how we weren't even hungover the next day. I don't know how that happened. We just kept taking shots and shots and shots, and I don't remember all of it. All I know is it was actually fun. I did not cry. I think I felt more comfortable doing it because I was like home alone with the guy I loved. We'd been together for a long time. I trusted him. I was excited, like fine. It was like a very like safe, organized way to get drunk. It's honestly, I'm not a drinker. So yeah, like it was kind of planned. But the next morning I had to actually drive to family vacation like early in the morning, and Alan had to wake up early and take his friend to the airport. Oh my god, I remember it now. And we weren't hungover. We were both just like tired, but like we didn't like throw up. We had headaches. Maybe we were hungover, I don't know. But we didn't throw up, which was shocking because we both probably finished equally half the bottle of vodka. So I have to say this disclaimer. We were 21 and above. Don't drink if you're not of age. Be safe, be careful. Don't get drunk with strangers and do uncomfortable things. stay safe and careful. But yeah, that was the first time I got drunk and the only time I've been drunk. You know, I've been like tipsy very rarely, but like I'm just not, I don't know, I don't care about drinking. But yeah, that was an interesting night. I just remember a lot of laughing, no crying. And that's kind of all I remember. And now I cannot drink vodka. I can't drink it. I 100% tainted from that experience. Like the taste of it, the smell of it makes me gag. It makes me gag. And I didn't even throw up from it, but I can't because it was just too much. That was way too much. No. No Smirnoff, get away from me. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the Q&A on that note. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully I answered your question, but again, if you want to participate in the next one, you can follow me on Instagram and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Comment down below any crazy stories that you have. I would love to read them. Click my face here to subscribe if you want to watch another video. I'll put it here. I love you guys so much. You're beautiful. Don't forget it. I hope you're having a great holiday season, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!